I've been doing a little reminiscing recently, and well, I remember that before Karens were called Karen, they were called drama queen. And so was anyone else making a big deal out of something small, or even worse, something stupid. And spend 5 minutes online, and well, you're gonna find someone that doesn't necessarily fit the definition of a Karen, but absolutely is a drama queen. And for some reason, we don't use that expression anymore. We don't call people that. I remember for a while, at least amongst my social group, all anyone had to do was say, drama. And we would stop and think if we were overreacting to something. You know? Or not, but most of the time, we were overreacting. It's just human nature after all. Emotions quite often get in the way of thought and common sense, well, and even solutions on occasion. You know, a good way to look at it is wisdom is the meeting place between emotion and intelligence. And I know that's not the classic definition, but it's one that makes how to be wise, well, a little easier to understand. Anyway, the point is, the world is going through a lot of fairly serious things at the moment, most of which I couldn't change no matter how much I want to. And honestly, Canada itself doesn't seem to have much of a sway on the world stage these days either. But there's still a lot Canada and Canadians could do for the world. I mean, if we just stop listening to all the drama queens. Our own Prime Minister acts like one on a regular basis. He acts like, well, if the United States doesn't like us anymore, well, then we'll just go sleep with all these other... Then we'll just go trade with all these other countries. China, Qatar, Jamaica, I mean, you name it. We're open for business. That'll show the U.S. for breaking up with us. Sorry about that, but jeez. Oh, our Prime Minister. Anyway, talk about a drama queen. He could just run our country, you know. He could worry about our homeless and our food banks and the cost of living. I mean, housing, inflation, natural resources, immigration, criminal organizations, a crumbling hospital system and banking system and infrastructure. I mean, just the increase in gold and silver recently when we have zero reserves. He's supposed to be a banker. How did he not see the increase in gold and silver coming? But instead, you know, like a teenage girl who just got dumped by the captain of the football team, our Prime Minister's flying over to China, you know, just to make the U.S. jealous, like some kind of drama queen. Except honestly, I don't think the U.S. cares. I mean, because instead of just trying to smooth things out, work out a trade deal that benefits both of our countries, well, our Prime Minister is acting like a jealous teenage girl. Like a drama queen. Elbows up. He will own us. Oh, God. It's all nonsense. Well, unless you're a teenage girl who just got dumped by the captain of the football team and you're willing to do virtually anything to get back at him for it, including sleeping with all his enemies. Well, as sad and bad as all this is, our last Prime Minister made being a drama queen a full-time job. I mean, I guess if you hire a drama teacher. And in the end, most of the elite, most of the current leaders of our countries are, well, they're drama queens. It's how they get what they want. But if you ask me, it's time we just stop listening to the drama. Let's just start mocking them. Mock them for running our countries and our economies as if they're scripts in some badly written soap opera. I mean, you know, actually it's kind of worse than that, isn't it? It's almost like the reality shows where they pretend to catch Bigfoot. But after running through the woods for 20 minutes, they get to the cage only to find it empty because Bigfoot has escaped their clever trap. Bigfoot was never in this cage. So the next time our leaders or our media, mainstream or alternative, act like drama queens, just turn them off. Mock them. And if your friends or family are drama queens, well, you feel free to decide how you're going to cope with that for yourself. But if you ask me, we shouldn't be watching a soap opera. We should be watching our leaders put on a fix-it and renovation show, and one where we get along with our neighbors. Not some wild soap opera where all the characters seem to be completely crazy, mixed with emotional, mixed with a little more crazy. I mean, conflict is necessary for the story in those kind of shows. Let me put it this way. If a car breaks down, you can figure out what part broke and then replace it. That's what I do. Or you can slam the doors and whine about how unfair the world is, and phone your parents and yell at them for buying you a lousy car, and text all your friends so they know the difficulty you're living through. Have a small nervous breakdown and then fall to the ground crying. Meanwhile, your car is still broken down. Nothing has changed. Why are we electing drama queens instead of just fixing our car?